Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie, you understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within, and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, and never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. Take her higher, higher, fly out the valley and the fire. Take her higher, higher, fly up out the valley and the fire. Train her feet for running, show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up, you're with the army. Ready when the truth act up, nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof I touch, put up a guard and count to 10. Lion's den, speaking with the higher pen. Can't be touched by fire then. Fast forward to the grown things now. I'm working on them soul things now. Forgiving all your old ways, but it's harder on the cold days. Cold days. Never been a product of a flawless environment. Never acted like I'm higher than you. And I still pray, dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Cause I would rather be running away. I would rather be running. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away. I need to get away now. I need to get away.
Hello to all my little rays of sunshine. Happy Friday, y'all. It's the weekend already. So as I come in, I'm saying happy hello to always that girl one and to S White. Thank y'all for joining me. And for the 11 people that are viewing, please like the video. Again, please like the video. So y'all, I'm here to get my thoughts. I want to talk about some things today, just to sit down and talk to my neighbors. And all the tea in China. Hey, sugar, how you doing? I want to get my thoughts on the Love and Marriage Huntsville. I didn't do it last week, so I want to hit that for a minute, and I want to talk about Trish. Trish got dropped a new reel that go out tomorrow, and Dr. Heavenly. So thank you all to T and China for becoming a new member. I appreciate you, and Kathleen Berry, thank you for joining me, y'all. So last week on the episode when it started, Mel was talking to Kimmy. Kimmy came to Mel's house. First of all, I don't think I would let Kimmy in my house. I don't like the devil coming in my house, and we know how Kimmy really feels about Melanie, but she let her in anyway, so you can't get mad at that. But one thing that Kimmy don't like Mel to always do is be in her business or carry a bone to people, but yet still, what did Kimmy do? She carried a bone right to Mel, telling Mel about Chris Fletcher hooking up Martel with Tisha. And I'm sitting there like, you don't want nobody to tell you no business about you or tell your business, but it is what it is. So she decided she's going to tell Mel about it. And Mel let her know then that she don't like Tisha. And she gave her a look like, why you don't like her? And I can understand why Mel don't like Tisha. Because from the beginning, since she been on this show, all she has done was tell lies. She's been a blatant liar. She ain't came out told the truth. But you was with my husband. It's not the fact. People want to make it seem as though, why do Melly want to worry about what Martel being? They wasn't at that moment. Her and Martel was still married. In 2020, Martel and Melanie was still married. And you never know if they was going to fix their relationship or what could have happened if they could have came to amends. But yet still, you've been in this lady house. You don't been in her house. You ain't said, I came by your house. I know your husband. You just come on the show like, oh, well, I don't know nobody. And all of a sudden found out you've been in my house. Most likely in my marital bed, in my opinion, since she ain't been over there. But Mel got all the reasons why she shouldn't like her. So it's like, if you stop telling so many lies, maybe people will like you. But Mel already said now, and I know she know for real, Mel don't like you. And even she was nice enough to come to your kids' party. And when Mel said, she said, I gave your kids a check. She didn't say, I gave your son a check for his graduation. I gave your kids a check. Because she got a good heart like that. But yet still, you run around telling everybody that you mad at her for whatever reason. No reason like that. No reason at all. So they got past that point, and then they went on to, let's talk about that Destiny and that building. Who goes out and buy a storage building and call it a business? And y'all know that production is so messy. They was filming from like at the top of the building, and when you saw Kimmy and Lance and Tuna Cat, Tisha, and Destiny sitting in that building, I said, baby, they ain't gonna be able to turn around good because you can't cuss the cat in there. So because her and Lance was talking about putting drywall up and putting shelves, I'm like, you can't do that in no storage unit. How you gonna go up there and put some drywall and some shelves in that building? And if they do, they go all the room right there. So I said, the way she gonna build this building is, back in the day at a daycare or like a little school store, they would have that door, the split door. The bottom half would be closed and you could open the top door. And it was like a little counter right there and you could sit the stuff right there. And that's the only way they're gonna be able to put the sell the stuff, and you just stick your head in there and say, I want this. Let me try that over there, sugar. Yeah, darling, you got that. I said, cause can't nobody get in there but her. And then it was inside of another building. It was like a storefront. We don't have those here. Our storage buildings are like just buildings, but this storage building particularly was in a storefront. And I'm sitting thinking about how hot it's gonna be in there, especially during the summertime. I was like, it's nowhere in the world you're gonna try to get your business out of that. And he go, Tisha, I'm so proud of you for opening up your business, girl. Ain't nobody proud of her. Because this is the re-lunch. And I think she'd be better off going in her car, getting her little folding table, and going to somebody's parking lot where people can get fresh air and sell there, or go to a jockey lot or a flea market or something. You would do better just doing that versus trying to get in this cubby hole where you look and you see 4 people can't even stand in there good. I'm like, I know you really want to have a business, you want to be somebody, but Destiny, it's not working for you. It's not working for you. So they finally go outside and they were talking about having, she said that she's going to throw Nell a bachelorette party. And she was saying that she wasn't going to invite Sonny to the party. And I'm like, You can't give somebody a party and invite who you want to invite. And they was talking about the emotions with Melanie, and they was telling her then, you know, Kimmy with her message, if they don't want nobody to ever say nothing about her, was telling them that Sunny came to the event, and she's like, yeah, she didn't invite me. And then, you know, Melanie being messy. Melanie's not going to invite you nowhere. Why? Why would she invite you when y'all don't get along? She don't like you. Let me stop for a second. Hello, Astute Queen B. I think I spoke to District T, please. Thank y'all for coming in and joining me. So they was just trying to talk about, you know, she's going to have this thing for Nell and who can't come. And then they let her know that Moses was locked up. But you know what, y'all, the look that Destiny had on her face, like, I want to say, did you help him get in there? Because, honey, you got like a little grin, like I already knew. I already knew he was locked up. I'm like, you know, you got to watch Destiny because she's so hateful and so mad about what's going on. You never know what she'll do. But I will say, when she had that scene with her and her dad, that's the only time that I have ever saw Destiny really show her heart and show that she got a heart because her daddy saved her. And I'm like, it's amazing. I can't believe you got a heart and it really works. Probably one side of it worked, that left side probably worked, but the rest of it doesn't work. So then they went on and Melanie met with Chris Fletcher. Oh, the lies, the lies, the lies. And I'm like, y'all need to quit trying to play in people's face because it's getting to be unreal. Well, Melanie was, told Chris Fletcher, look, I heard that you were the one that fixed Martel up with Trisha. So Chris Fletcher says, well, I was in the gym and I was talking to Martel on the phone, and Martel said, is there any women there? And he said, yeah, it's one just walked by me. And I told him, I told him her last name because I didn't know her first name. I just knew her last name. And he asked me, how did she look? And I described her. And then Martel went to IG and looked up her last name. And then he found the picture. And then he texted me back and said, it's this her. And I was like, man, you good. Y'all, somebody tell me that if anybody on here that got an IG page, how easy do you think it is to put somebody's last name? Now, he said he didn't know the first name. Put their last name in the search bar. And that particular person, who he just described, evidently he don't paint a picture or send a picture of something that you found that person right then. I'm like, do you think people stupid? Because even if you went and put my last name or my last name in Instagram or in Facebook, do you know how many people's name will come up that same last name? Davis. I'm like, it's too many people out here for you to say this is that person. And Bobby C. Melanie was just chewing her popcorn. Bobby C. girl, when I tell you, I was hollering. I was rolling away. She was just, yeah, Because, I mean, even Mel knew that that's a blatant lie. You going to tell me it's that easy for you to go out here and look up somebody's last name and find them like that? I'm like, Chris, come on, you could have got better. And then he said, yeah, then it finally found out that she my cousin. You knew this girl was your family a long time ago. And you knew her first name and her last name. And that's what you told Martel. And Martel went and looked her up. And like Martel said, he fell over in her DM. Because if you wouldn't have saw her for yourself, what other reason would you have to know this lady? So you just running following in people's DMs that you don't know. And she let Chris know, well, now that I know the truth, well, somewhat of the truth, but what you telling me to be the truth, then I will come to your shower. I mean, today the wedding renewal vows. And so he was like, so in the green screen, so she went coming before then. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't come neither because in fact they were supposed to be her friends. Come y'all. Mel and Chris Fletcher, they want to be their mentors so bad. They want to use the word mentors. If you my mentor, you would not be trying to set my husband up with somebody and we still together. It's when they were still married. So if you my true friends, and if you my real genuine friends, then you wouldn't be trying to set my husband up with nobody. And which he was, because he said that and tried to tell that lie. And he was. And then they got to the event they was having, and they were sitting around talking. So it started with the ladies talking. And Nell was talking to Destiny about inviting Sonny. And Destiny said that they looked at Nell and told her, if you invite her, I need to reevaluate our friendship. I would really love for Destiny to get past the fact that you do not tell nobody what to do. If you don't like somebody, that's your business. But if you doing any kind of gathering for somebody else, you invite their friends, whether you like them or not. But why can't you get over the fact that Moses was gone, long gone, y'all was broke up, he don't want his way, you don't want your way. Sonny was no longer your producer. Months, a year or so down the line, they got together, got married. Move on. He was just your side piece. Well, you was his side piece. And he didn't want you to be on his side no more. So he said, go on about your business. We good. So it's like, why can't you just move around and let Sonny be happy and go on about her life? You don't go find you somebody. Find you somebody and you can lead them on. But you telling Nell you got to evaluate their friendship because she has no problem with Sonny. So why would I have a problem with somebody? Say like a Stu. That's my girl. Why would I have a problem with a Stu? Because she hang out with Always. I know that her Always, we good friends. So why would I have a problem with these people and they ain't done that to me? And that's how Nell feel. They ain't done that to me. What I'm gonna get mad for? I'm like, this is crazy. Then they go over there with the men talking, and Lance was just talking about how him and Destiny together. Well, back to that though. So she dating Lance. Why can't you be happy with Lance and leave Sonny on? Because you don't move on with Lance. So Lance was just telling him how him and Sonny together, and here go He-Man Ken. Well, how can I get that same thing? How you get that same thing is tell your girlfriend to break up with her boyfriend, with her husband, that she don't want to really leave. Because if she want to leave, she been gone a long time ago, but she don't want to. She don't feel like it. And even if she do get divorced, she's not going to jump right into a marriage. This girl been married for half of her life since she was 17 years old. Ain't no way in the world I'm going to be married since I was 17 and finally get free. And I can go out here and there's so much fish out here in the sea. Baby, I'm finna be out here deep diving. I'm gonna have my little fishing rod sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, see what kind of fish I can pick up. I want to be getting back into the marriage. And Bobby C said she probably thought since they all talked behind Mel back that she and Mel were good friends. No. Melanie is doing her own thing. She know good and well already there ain't nobody on that panel. On that show, it's her friend, but her friend to herself. The only one I think she probably can trust or ain't cyanide right now, that would be Sonny. Because Sonny ain't really came off the rip and said nothing bad about her. She has always been cool with her. But Nell, she know Nell ain't her friend and never will be. Well, she probably thought back then it was, but as time has gone on, Nell has been like everybody else. They get on that show and they flip. We good today, but tomorrow it's gonna be a different story. So she don't move around and she's showing who she is. So, and then the good part came was when Martel walked up in Destiny's little event. He walked right past Destiny. He didn't say, "Hey, dog, cat," or nothing. He walked right past her. Always girl, she said, "Me too." I think Sonny is legit. She is legit. Sonny had said from the beginning, she didn't really know Mel from the beginning, so she was giving her a chance. And she came on the show, and not really as a friend, but that was it. And Beautiful Bush, hey sis, how you doing? It's good to see you again. I saw you over on Auntie Astute page. But anyway, Martel walked in, and production probably already led him to the his people. So he got up there and he went to see Marcel and Tisha. And Tisha was gonna walk away, but Marcel told her to sit there. See, that's why I say, well, when Marcel want to say he'll protect her. Okay, let me back up 1 second. So I did a little cartoon about Martel and Tisha and Destiny. Well, Martel walked into the restaurant. Tisha again walked up, mouthful of food, and I didn't see her pay nobody. Y'all, I ain't telling no lie. That's the second time this season that Tisha has got up and walked away with a free meal. I was seeing her cash out with a request for my money for her bill if I could pay for it. I want my money back. Or you better send somebody in there with your money or somehow get my money back. But when she left there, she wouldn't talk to Marcel. She said, I didn't want to talk to him and you wasn't there. And Marcel said, yeah, you shouldn't be talking to no man alone without me being there. So Marcel, what you saying that? Did you think about that same thing when you talked to Tiffany with Martel that time? You didn't have that same energy for Tiffany because that didn't have anything to do with you. It didn't have nothing to do with you at all. You sat there in the midst of that conversation and said what you had to say and was all in her business and saying all this stuff about Tiffany, this, that, and the other. But yet still, what was Lou at? Lou was not there. But you telling Tisha she don't need to be talking to no man by herself. But then you can sit here and talk to Tiffany and her husband wasn't around. So what do you find that fair? And Sharon said she had a mouthful of food. Yes, honey. She like a chipmunk walking out there with all her food. She took a big old bite. She said, I'm gonna have to savor this because I'm leaving. But you did the same thing to Tiffany. So why wasn't it right for Martel to talk to your wife? So they on the balcony and they talking and she, he like, Martel is unhinged. You know that Martel unhinged. But yet you still kept your wife right there. Instead of you being a man and saying, go ahead, Tisha, go on about your business. You sit there right there and let Martel continue to dog out. I mean, he don't call you, she's slow. Yeah, I would want a wife like you too. And see, like he want to think you throwing digs at Martel. Martel know that he ain't got no wife no more. So you ain't saying nothing new. You ain't saying nothing he don't already know. But one thing about it, Tisha staying there, and Martel's right. Everybody want a wife like Tisha because Tisha know what you're doing, but she not going nowhere. And she not gonna go nowhere because in fact, she got a mama like Wanda that I was telling her, just have your wife and have your husband and boyfriend and sit there and take the chaos and be happy that you got you in a marriage. As long as you're in a marriage, that man can do whatever he wants to. And like Martel said, Tisha know what's going on. She is not crazy. Tisha know that Marcel go out here, be out all times of night, doing this and that other. And Marcel did not get the vasectomy for no reason. He knew what he was doing. So to protect himself, let me go up here and wrap it up. Y'all can side snip, take this right here and put it to science if you want to. I don't want to get caught up out here doing what I'm doing. But see, Martel didn't go do that. Martel said, I'm going to do what I want to do regardless. So he ended up having a baby. But what did Marcel do? What did Maurice do? Because I'm going to tell y'all, if I was Kimmy or Tisha, you would have had to explain to me. I mean, to this day, you'll still be explaining to me why you go get a vasectomy. For what reason? And Bob Wright said that was a major red flag. That flag is blinking. It's a red stoplight. It's glowing because there was no way in the world my husband could tell me. Because we ain't discussed this. I might want more kids. But what you gonna have now? Nothing. So you sit here and let this man continue to still talk down to Tisha. She had that think she fine trying to fix her hair and look at herself in that phone. And I'm sitting there thinking, you ought to feel stupid. Because once again, you're not being protected. You are not being protected, baby. You need to go ahead and wrap yourself up with some cellophane or something and protect yourself because your husband ain't gonna do it. And when she got ready to respond to Martel, first thing he always doing, treating her like a child, is hush, hush, be quiet. Let me tell you something. This mouth that's on this body right here, my mama gave me this mouth. It belonged to me, and I'm gonna use it. You can't tell me to shut up. I'm gonna say what I want to say, because if I don't defend myself at all costs, we know you're not gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. So I'm finna get in this little tongue. You want to have a little tongue battle? Let's go with it. Because he talking about her, and you still sitting there like, don't say nothing. And Marceau, at the end of the day, you want to be. He think he better than Martel. But Marceau don't realize that you wouldn't be where you at today if it was not for Martel and Melody. Now that you ain't serving that hot popcorn at the movie theater and over there at Target pushing them carts, now you think you somebody big. Then you gonna tell Martel, oh yeah, he just want to be me. He looking up at me. Negro, ain't nobody looking up at you. What do you have? We have yet to see a building being made. We see y'all have lawsuits. Y'all ain't got nothing. And you wouldn't be where you at today if it wasn't for Martel and Melody. So because Martel fell from grace, but he fell from grace on his own merit, because he decided to go out here and lay up with Slaw. That was his fault. So that's why he don't lost everything he got. But you gained it off the back of him. And the thing is, Tisha don't care about you out here cheating. Because then he say, I got to find that little video, a little clip that he had. He was, when you get liquid courage, you always want to run that mouth. Saying he don't know what Tisha pass around Tisha. So he only know what his own wife doing. So he don't care what she do. But stop trying to think you Marceau better than the Hopes or better than Martel now, because you still got a piece of wife that'll sit around here and let you piss in her face and call it rain. She probably like, boy, that rain is so yellow. Ooh, but it's hot and warm, because she just stupid. She's slow. And Martel talked to her like she one of them kids. Martel got 4 kids, 3 girls and a boy, and she one of them. And beautiful, she said all the way another content. It's like, now that's what got me. Beautiful, because when he was over there on that live the other week, he said that Tisha was away in school and he had to stay at home and take care of them kids. So that's the reason why he needed to go to Africa and take a vacation. Now, you ain't never said that before. So where did that come from? Now, all this time you've been over to Africa, and you never said one time the reason why I had to go to Africa is because I was just tired. I had to watch them kids while Tisha went to school. You know good and well Tisha ain't left that house and went to school nowhere. She is not your mother. Now, your mother left y'all at home with y'all father and went off to school and stayed in the dorm with the children. Went over there and left them at the house. You know what? Yeah, you raised them. Now, you know good and doggone well, Marceau would not allow Tisha to do that, because she could barely go outside the house. When Mel started trying to get her to go out here and start a business and learn how to do something, he was telling her no. Miss Shay said, cheat back Tisha. And that's what it was, cheat back Tisha. So we already know that you ain't allowed that girl to go outside their house and go get no schooling at no Emory University. She got enough degrees already that she ain't using all that nice artwork up there on that wall. She got some African artwork. It's called degrees, and she not using it. So it's like, go play with your mama, because we don't want to play. We're tired of you playing in our face. But y'all, let's get into this this scene that's gonna happen this weekend, tomorrow.
Because I had lost a lot of people. He was out enjoying life, partying, having fun, just enjoying life when I was trying to get through life. Yeah, my mom and dad passed 7 months apart. My mom went to a diabetic coma on their 38th year wedding anniversary. She didn't come out of it. It was rough. It was rough. And not to have that support, we had to sit down and had a conversation. It came out of his mouth. He said, I was too close to my family. Dude, they were dying. What do you mean I was too close to them? My sister passed in my hands. Zaria's sitting there watching me, trying to pump life into her. I'm trying to pump life into her. So it was hard. I'm sorry, Trish.
Okay, y'all, that's gonna be one of the reels tomorrow. Let me speak for a minute. Hey, Braylon Lee, to Patricia Reese, thank y'all for coming in and joining me. So tomorrow, that's one of the reels that's gonna come on there. You know, I understand being hurt because I have lost my mother, and I know how it feels to lose a parent. But one thing I'm tired about with Trisha is always trying to throw woo-woo up under the bus. I am so tired of her trying to use this man and make this man look so bad. Now, when Woo Woo was on Militron, and shout out to her, go back and watch that live. It was a great live where she interviewed Marquez. I call him Woo Woo. And she interviewed him. And I want to say that she said that her parents left here, I want to say 2012, between 2012 and 2017. And they left her, you know, close in months, like she said. But her sister passed away in 2020 during the pandemic. So I don't know why you keep wanting to make this man seem to be so bad, because if they died so early, he was still there with you. He never left you. He even said, I helped pay for the services. For her mom and dad, I helped her. You know, so you trying to make this man seem so bad. And my thing is, and this is my opinion, y'all, and if I'm wrong, God forgive me. But I think, too, she left home when she married him at 17. And I don't think Trisha got to clear some things up with her parents like she should have. Because she needs to really go see a therapist, because I think she hurt behind a lot of stuff that may have happened. And you can tell that her and her family are not really close, because when her sister was on the beginning part of last year, when they first got on there, and her sister came to the house and she's like, well, woo that? You know, she looking for woo. And that's when she told her sister, we ain't together. We ain't been together for 2 years. You know, we still married, we in divorce, but we ain't together. So I'm like, you sure y'all sisters? You know, that your family, that y'all keep it a secret, that you ain't with this man no more, and she think y'all still together? And not only that, you don't move on and got a boyfriend? So I understand that hurts. And yes, and she want to say that he said, I don't, you too close to your family. And I wouldn't say that neither, because the way Marquez talked about his grandma, and so I think he loves family. But the thing is, the hurt that she had as losing a parent, he's not going to understand that. If you have not lost a mother or a father, and you talk to somebody that's got their parents, their grandparents, they're not going to understand the hurt that you feel. So you can't say that he's not there, but he may not have been able to love you like you can. But if you're struggling with the fact that your mom and daddy gone and you hurt, sometimes you got to go get some help and say, look, I got to talk about this thing. I'm hurt, y'all. I'm broken. My mama and my daddy gone. I'm broke. And then my sister leave me. I need some help. But stop trying to go out here and make this man look bad for something that he didn't do. He was there during that time. She act like he packed this stuff up and left her at home by herself while she was sitting there grieving her parents, and that's not what he did. And I'm to the point where I'm so sick of this girl, and I'm so sick of Ken wanting to diminish this man look of who he is. Y'all want to make him, because he won't live by y'all playbook and go along with what you say. You would not see him make me like no tail at all. You're not going to sit here and make me look crazy and say all this stuff that I know is not true and lie on me. And that's what we're like, not me. You ain't finna lie on me. I'm finna go ahead and tell the truth. I'm finna sing like a bird. Just call me Toucan Sam. Tweet, because I'm telling everything. So tomorrow she finna make Nell feel, and y'all already know Nell gonna fall for it, because all of a sudden now she's talking about her mama not being here. And again, I understand that my mama's not here, but I never heard Nell from the beginning ever say that she had to get up in the middle of the night and go talk to Melanie and Martel and leave her mama at home. But I said this last week, baby, what I would not do. When my mama was sick, I sat right there beside her. I sat there all day long, grinning at her and singing to her, because My parents is more important to go around here seeing about this man leaving his wife. They argue. If the house ain't burnt down, they ain't going over there. I mean, then when it burned down, y'all just get the ashes and try to build your new one, but I won't be here because my mama's more important. So it's like, I'm not getting it. You sit here want to lie on this girl, and people say, Nell, refurbished hoax. Yeah, Nell, when Nell first came to the show, y'all, I really tried to give Nell a good start because she seemed real, she seemed genuine. When they were just coming on there every now and then, they was meeting with Martel, she seemed to be good people. But after she got on the show like everybody else, she flipped. See, Misty said, quiet as kept, Carl Lucifer brings out the worst in those cats, all because he encouraged them to hate and bully Mel. And you're right. Because you know what? He don't want to see her succeed, and she had surpassed him a long time ago. And see, the devil, that's what we have to know about the devil. The devil, when the devil came from heaven and he came down here, he had to get these other people. That's why you got demons out here. And these people are on demon times because I got to use somebody else out here to attack you. I'm gonna sit here, I'm going to go ahead and whisper in their ear, tell them what they need to do. And they're going to go out here and act on my behalf because I don't want nobody to see me do it myself. So it's best that I use somebody else. So what Carlos was easy to do, and that's just not on this show. Like on Bell Collective, he got over there, he got Clifford the Big Red Dog and Glendale and Tisha and what's her name, the other girl, Latrice. He uses those people to try to bring down the people that are succeeding in life. But regardless of what, they know they got a lot to lose, so they're not trying to fool around with these people. So they might well just go ahead and be about their business and go ahead and do that because Carlos wants to see people fail. He said, until I saw her trying to coach Melanie into staying, even if Martel cheats. Because you know what? She sat around there and waited on her husband to come back after he left her. Because even when Mel was talking to him, Mel said, you did the same thing to your wife. You left her. Oh, that was in my 20s. I don't care if it was in your teens, your 30s or 40s. You still left your wife. And you left her for, I think, a year and 6 months. Baby, let me tell you, if you leave me for a year and 6 months, you might well go ahead and stay while you out there. You gone too long for me. By now, I don't heal. I don't know what on. I'm still going to love you. What you do is come out here and give the kids some money and pay your child support and keep it on moving. So that's why it was easy for Fletcher to tell Martel what to do. But yeah, they sat there and tried to tell her, stay right there, don't leave him. She ain't no dummy like Kimmy and Tisha. She said, let me pay my stuff up and leave, baby. You ain't got to tell me but once. I'm finna get me and my children. Y'all get in the car, let go. You can see your daddy every other weekend. Or them 7 days out of the week, but they out of there. But Tisha is really killing me. Trisha is killing me. We're trying to throw woo under this bus. This man has, from the show begin, they have dogged this man out. You see big He-Man over here. Every time you turn around, he got something to say about him. He ain't doing this for his kid. I'm taking care of his kid. You laying with the mama. You supposed to. You laying right there, so you supposed to take care of them kids. Do like you supposed to. Because, I mean, you ain't going to get no award for it. Nothing but on Father's Day. They give you a little card and say Father's Day and go about your business. But y'all, the last person I got to talk about, because we talking about Carlos Joaquin, is his twin sister. And Tay said, right, I'm like Gladys Knight on the midnight train. Girl, toot, baby. Anyway, if I got to take a little tugboat and roll your boat gently down the stream, we gone. We out of here. We got to take the city bus higher. We got to get there. Yellow cab. We out of here. But the last person I want to talk about is Carlos Joaquin King's sister. Definitely over there. Having something to say about Phaedra. I wish this lady would just get off social media and then get off TV, because you would think since she gone from over there with Carlos for that, she would try to, well, we know she ain't gonna act no better, but she's still dogging people out. Now she on Phaedra back. I guess she don't got tired of riding Sweet Tea And she, her and the other doctor, they'll fall out here and there. Contessa, they'll fall out. Now she out here on Phaedra, counting Phaedra pockets. Phaedra is a lawyer. Phaedra has the funeral home. So the other day she's on her live and, yes, she wrote this check and we don't know if it's, if it's any good. And, we know that she got these businesses. She got the funeral home and asked her to work by 2 funerals. First of all, if she owned the funeral home, she don't work there. But one thing about the funeral home is that a funeral home in the hospital, they're gonna always be open. They'll never close. Because they gonna always have a body over there. So quit trying to count her pockets and worry about what she doing and what Phaedra doing and how she running her money. If she gave you that check, as long as it didn't bounce, I cancel it. I cash it. And then she over there with Dr. Contessa talking about this lady mama, and her mama is unalive. So when she about to walk the dog on her, drag her up and down the street by her little ends, her little edges, she got mad. Security. Doctor definitely got so much mouth, but yet she can't take care of her business. And Tay said it seems like she tired of Dr. Damon looking at old face. Because you know what, Tay? Phaedra is a beautiful woman. And for Dr. Definitely to have a hair stove, she need to come and sit in your chair for a little bit, Tay, and show her how to lay them wigs and pull them ends, them edges out and put a little thing around there. Because for her to have a hair stove, her hair, it looks horrible. And number one, for them to live in Atlanta. Y'all, I had to go to a conference one time. I was in college and I had to go to a conference and I need to get my hair done. I went to Macy's out on Peachtree Street. Is one of the main streets in Atlanta. I went down there. I went to a Macy's, a store right there. And I found this young lady, this black girl in there. When I tell y'all, she laid my hair down. She said, go get some. I went and found a hair stone, got smell. So believe me, it's beauticians everywhere in Atlanta. If they bring the Browners Brothers there every year, and that's a big conference for hairstyles, you need to go get your hair done too, sis. And see, Terry Gates said all these demons are sad. They can't win against God's anointed one. And that Dr. Melanie Cherie Rogers, God has, and there ain't nothing they can do. And that's the thing, though. That's why they mad. That's the main reason why the devil mad. It's because Melanie don't have no problem saying, look, y'all, let's turn our plates down. And let's get before the Lord. And let's pull on him and tug on him and see what kind of word he has for us. And see, what the Bible said, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added unto you. So what she do is seek the kingdom of God first in her businesses. And not only that she give, giving it shall be given unto you. Pressed down, second give, shall men give it to your bosoms. That's what the word says. And if you live according to the word and you walk according to the word, all these things will be added unto you. Y'all know I go to church, I'm sorry. But anyway, y'all know, so if you walking according to God's word, God gonna bless you. And some days, you're not gonna always have good days, but like with the thing with Mel going through this with Martel, that trial and testimony, it's a testimony to somebody that, look, you still can survive. And they don't like that. They don't like the point that Mel was with a man. This man right here had a baby. He don't did everything under the sun. And yes, at first, she did what her vows say, for better or for worse. She stayed there. She tried her best. But her better got worse. And she left. And see, they not able to walk away from that. But what you can, because like Kimmy, you got you a nice little man off somebody's couch. You was working as a nurse. And if you could put your son through school and he could come out there with no bills and no student loans, baby, you had some money in there. Let me see what Miss said. The gala was short $36,000 only. So Phaedra wrote the amount they were short. Dr. Heavenly exposed the actual amount, plus the check didn't bounce. She posted the receipt. I saw that she posted the receipt because you know what? Sometimes you got to make the devil a lie. That's why her name is Dr. Devinly, not Heavenly, because she's the devil. So every time you got to expose the devil for who they is. And we know that Dr. Devinly is definitely a devil, and at this point she ain't in disguise, but she run their mouth too much. So I wish that she would just leave and leave people alone. Carlos would just leave and leave people alone. But y'all, we got to continue to lift Mel up. See what the Lord said. Let's not man put asunder, but God. Yeah, and see with that too, Mel was trying to do what Avon said do, and see the rest of them, they just sitting around there doing nothing. Oh, and back to Kimmy. Kimmy got her fresh man off the couch. First of all, you ain't even for sure if this man can bring a tap to the table. The table just rocking. He can't even bring a tap to the table. You can't go over there and spend the night because he on somebody else's couch. But you gonna sleep on one end, he sleep on the other. Y'all going out here and get these men. And I saw a video yesterday with Marcel and Carl Lucifer, and he said that him and Tisha had been dating exclusively for a month before he married her. So with that being said, you really didn't know her. You didn't know her. All you knew was that this woman, you got your baby pretty much. You probably married because she's married. Pregnant. Because back in the day, that's what a lot of men did. If you got pregnant out of wedlock, them men married you. And that's what happened. Let me see. Rich Block, I love your speak. Life over yourselves. I take it. Oh, y'all, it's with a segment, not to get off topic. Miss Bobby, I say this all the time. One thing I want people to do over here on this channel, y'all, I'll be back on the topic. What I do want people to come over here is not only to laugh, but to get the word of God. Because sometimes, you know what, we need it. We need it because we don't know what nobody's going through. But if we can encourage each other or give a good word from the Lord straight from God's mouth, from his mouth to my ears to y'all, that's what I'm gonna do. Because that's what I'm called to do. I'm called to be a witness for the Lord, because since he didn't leave me here for no reason. To die 3 times and to come back, I know it's still work to be done here. And that's why I always say, you know, what is that for you do for me? What I need to do for your people, because some people need to hear that word. Just to hear, be encouraged. Hold on, hang on in there. Tie a little rope at the end of that night and hang on, old soldier. Little song we sing on at my church, hang on, old soldier, because sometimes it get hard. And I know over here in this set, it get dark. Because it's so much mess, it's so much hatred. I've never saw nobody that hate one person. Not now I would say Mel, Akeisha, Willie, and all these people. There's so much hatred amongst Carl Lucifer and his little minions. They hate these people. I mean, and that hate is a strong word, but that's really what's going on. It's pure hate. And it's sad that people got to be like that, and you got to sit around here and you got to constantly stay on your knees. You got rug burns on your knees from always having to pray. And they say, but she was 5 months pregnant when they married. But he showed what Tay saw. They've been with 1 month exclusive. I guess when she got pregnant, in her 4th month, that's when they was really going together. I guess when they was really going together, because they got married too soon, so she didn't really know. She didn't know him like that. So all that she been going through with Marceau ain't never had a chance to go out here and sow his wild oats because they were still young. So now he's sowing them, been sowing them, and gonna keep sowing them, because since he don't got it snipped and tucked and everything else, so he ain't got to worry about having the kids. He can do what he wants to. So he didn't really know her. I'm gonna marry you. We're gonna have these kids. And most likely though, like most people happen, when the baby turn 18, they out the door. They gone. They don't even care. Let me say, my sister, the Lord will honor and give you his favor and speak his holy word, because your channel belongs to the Lord first. Thank the Lord Jesus for you and your channel. Thank you. And I put him first, because Lord knows it's a lot that he threw them down now. And I'll thank you, Mr. Scott, for being a subscriber. Y'all, it's a lot going on over here on this channel. It's a lot going on over on Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Bell Collective, anything that Carl Lucifer got his name on it. It's a lot going on. And we definitely got to continue to pray for the 4-piece nuggets, because you got this fool out here continuously to Ariane, coleslaw, slow, Corian, whatever you want to call her. You got her out here now over on another content creator page, dropping her little spiel. Like anybody care. I don't know why nobody continues to want to listen to her, try to make herself be somebody big. But we know that she don't want him to have his kids, so she gonna do what she can at all costs to destroy that. And we don't want those kids to get wrapped up in the crossfire of her and Martel and they mess. So we got to continuously, and I think that's why Mel call her fast a lot of times, just not for herself, but basically too for her kids, because they need it. They got a good mama, and their daddy is a plum fool. And she having the rest against him. He ain't trying to go get no help. Tisha and Marceau ain't making it no better. And now that Mel, he ain't got his sights on her no more, he got his sights on them. So what they need to be trying to do while they sitting thinking they bigger and better than Mel and Martel ever was, they need to be trying to seek some help too. Because Tisha started all this mess. She started with her mouth going up here, gonna go on here like what happened that Saturday. It was live on set. It happened months ago. So if y'all had an issue with Martel, y'all should have said something to him then. Don't bring it on Carlos King like it was brand new on Miserable Monday. Like it just happened. Yeah, this just happened. And now what you did, you sparked some fire. Now you want people to give y'all an idea of which way y'all want to see the show go. We want to see the show. Either y'all get off the show or the show go. Because y'all not showing yourself. Hey, Mimi, thank you for coming in, love. Y'all not showing yourself. That's what we want at this point in time. If y'all not gonna show y'all real self, we want to see y'all go. And then one more thing, and I'm gonna get out of here. Marceau said, and Tisha said in that thing, they haven't about the comeback group. The group ain't never went nowhere. You can't come back from where you ain't been. You cannot go nowhere from where you ain't been. What you come back from? And if you think about it, when they sat down, Martel, Mel, Kimmy, and Caillou, Leak, and Tuna Cat sat down to try to even have the thing, get along. Martel and Mel name was on the loan. Leak, and Caillou name were not on there with Kimmy and Tuna Cat. They didn't even have the money to start. They somehow, well, we got business in our names. And they knew that those loans had to be in all six of y'all names. But it wasn't. So tell me where y'all coming back from? Because they said, oh, you had to come back, still coming along. Mel has walked away. Martel ain't got nothing to bring to the table. He can't even bring a chair to the table. A folding chair. A church fan. He can't bring nothing to the table. So what a comeback group coming to? So stop telling the lie. And Babsy say, can you and Leak? Yeah, Caillou. You know that little cartoon character, Caillou, the little bald-headed boy. That's exactly who Maurice looked like, Caillou. And Leak. And Tuna Cat, as Martel called her in the cartoons. So they a mess. So I'm like, what we want to see this season is for y'all to get y'allself together, show us a building that's been made, fully made, got furniture in there, all that good stuff, and then we will be happy. Other than that, we'll move around. But y'all, that's all I got for you. I want to say Miss Bobby C, Beautiful Bull, when Tay talk, when Tay talk and Braylon Lee and Auntie Astute Queen Bee, y'all, they got channels. Please go out and look at their channels. They have wonderful stuff. I love Tay Talk. I love Astute, and I go by Braylon House and by his yard sometimes swinging up, see what he doing, how he doing over there. So y'all go out and subscribe to them. If you want to hear some good word. And on Sundays, Astute have on her backup channel, we have church over there because she have gospel music. So y'all go there and subscribe. And to Mimi, Misty, y'all also want to make sure I speak to everybody. Miss Kathy Cruel, Shirley Green, Just a Tea, please. Always that girl. Miss Cece, I love her. She's such a sweet lady. Terry Gay. Auntie Linda, hey, I'm sorry I missed you, baby. How you doing? To everybody, I want to thank y'all for coming over here to Bridge Block and just spending some time with me. I'm trying to get used to y'all to going live and not being so nervous, y'all, because I'll be over here, I'll be shaking. I'll be scared. I'll be scared, but Stu gave me some good advice. She's like, talk to them like to talk to you, and the chat also helped me. So, and y'all, I also have a membership. So my membership is $199. Look past that $8.99 because I showed and say that. And I'm gonna start trying to go live more often and do stuff and have little perks. Especially if you join my membership after a month, I want to start doing something. I do make T-shirts, so I want to be able to give my subscribers my little rays of sunshine, a little T-shirt at the end of the month. You know, when you've been here rocking with me for a while, and y'all know I am finally monetized. Praise be unto God, honey. I was like, Lord, what it's gonna take? I'm gonna have to walk the YouTube headquarters and say, look, baby. But y'all, I'm finally monetized, so you know, and you can also cash app me at $Bridge Block. Cash app $on Bridge Block. And if you didn't see it and you see this live, thank you for your cash app. And what I do, y'all, because I don't go live often, is I try to thank everybody on my community wall for the cash app. So if you see your community wall, if you give me your government name on that cash app, I'm not saying that, so I put your initials. So if it's on there, thank you from the bottom of my heart to everybody. Everybody who give, it is a blessing, and I thank you. And I'm gonna give y'all this quick little word, and I'm gonna get out of here. And y'all already know what to do. Let's have a great day on purpose.
There is no amount of money that is worth your peace. There's no relationship that is worth your peace. There's no material possession that is worth your peace. There's no business pursuit that is worth your peace. If you are involved with something and it is disturbing your peace, it is causing you to have anxiety, it is causing you to have worry, it is causing you to have stress, that's not God. That is an indication that you are trying to force something to fit into your life that God has clearly said does not fit. We have to learn how to trust, rely, and depend on God for everything, for every part, for every purpose in our lives. There's nothing that should keep you stressed, that should keep you worried, because God said, this peace I leave with you. I have peace for you. So if there's something, if it's a job that's disturbing your peace, if it's a person that's disturbing your peace, if it's a business transaction that is disturbing your peace, I would suggest you pray, and I would suggest you part. I would suggest you pray, and then I would suggest you part with whatever is causing your peace to be disturbed.
All right, everybody, thank you again for coming in. I appreciate it. And like you said, protect your peace at all costs, because it's valuable to you, and we all need our peace. So y'all have a great night, and I love y'all. Good night on purpose. She got the new